dear Aunt Cordelia, I regret having taken so long to write you this letter. Many adventures have distracted me since I last enjoyed your gentle company. My sudden travels began with the interruption of my wedding vows by a mild disagreement between my intended in-laws. Despite my intended's ample dowry, I found it wise to abandon the future I had planned in Kennebunk and to leave with great dispatch. Indeed, with barely enough time to change into traveling clothes.
It's him! It's that lion rat Macduff!
I found myself in need of a horse, so I tamed a stray bronco.
Ow!
Later, I managed to procure a reservation for a sleeping car on the Missouri Express. On April 1st, I reached the crossing of the mighty Missouri River, the gateway to the West and freedom from the mistakes of my misguided past. Oh, the West. Oh, the glory. Oh, my feet. Oh, my sunburn. A chance to try again. Perhaps my luck had changed at last.
Foot passenger, $1 US. A dime. Beat it, bub.
Come on, ferryman. The wagons are all on board. Can we please get west before it's all been civilized?
You can't come. No more room on the boat.
All hog water. There's room for 2 more wagons if you put them crates over on the other side there with the chickens
Now,
and...
there's no more room, stranger. You heard the man. I believe he knows more about loading a ferry than you do.
Hey, load this, farm boy. I don't recall asking your opinion.
Farm boy, I have all the rude impertinence. Days, I don't see no At this point, I would not allow your wagon on board if there was room. Ours is a wagon train made up of the right kind of pioneer. And you, sir, are not.
Oh, go get stuffed and mounted.
Sir, I think it is time for you to draw a bath.
Oh, you take a bath.
Well, my personal aroma is not the issue here, sir.
You're
All right, all aboard. Shove off.
Oh, shiny nickel.
Who's that? Quiet, you idiot.
Eek!
What you doing all gutsied up like a girl?
What you doing hiding under that wagon?
Didn't have the fare?
So you're stowaways too?
Mm-hmm. Although we stopped short of dressing up like girls. That was mighty resourceful of your friend. Name's Lewis Clark Jefferson. And this here's Mr. Romeo Jones.
Randall P. McDuff. You both headed west?
Yep. You on the run?
I guess.
Us too. Well, me from Virginia, Romeo from an argument over a gal named Virginia. How's that for a coincidence?
So, Romeo, is that a nickname?
Kinda.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Looks like he's already got a girlfriend.
Hey, ferryman! 3 stowaways!
Maybe we could work our passage across.
Well, boys, what now?
Is that a ferry?
Close enough.
Well, good day to you, gents. Kind of wet, ain't you? Yes, sir. Welcome to Walleye Tom's fantastical ferry of adventure. Only one thin dime to cross a mighty moe. Right this way, if you please.
How do you do?
I ain't changed my underwear in 5 weeks. Name's Bumpy Snitch. And this here is my fair maidenly flower of a daughter, Ornery Sue.
Miss?
Consumption catch thee?
Ain't she something? miss.
Yee-haw! Hold the boat, partners, I'm a-comin'! Wait! Almost took me an involuntary bath. And I already had my bath this week. Howdy, partners. Name's Sublimity Jill. And this here's my faithful steed, Lariat. His friends call him Larry. Nice jump, Larry.
Well, that's 10 cents for you and a nickel for Larry.
Lariat to you, stranger.
Yes'm.
Yeah, that's a good boy. That's my favorite.
That's a right nice set of firearms you got there, miss.
Think so? Know how to handle 'em? What's your name, kid?
Randall P. McDuff, miss.
Well, Randy, you look like heck.
You should see his other outfit.
What's your deal, handsome? You some kind of lady killer or something? That was worse a picture. Hey, ferryman, ain't we supposed to be further upstream? We're kind of losing the other side.
Current's unseasonable strong for April the 1st, miss. Yep, looks like we're experiencing a little bit of turbulence, folks. Beauty of a day, though. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's not bad as luck, folks. Yeah, I've been through worse than this. In fact, I gotta tell you, by the time I propose...
Moby Dick!
Who the heck are you?
Three-eyed Jack, fabulously well-to-do prospector and entrepreneur. Oh, and this here's my horse, three-legged Bob. Well, since we're all about to meet our maker, I might as well unburden myself and tell you my big secret. Now, I ain't never let another mortal soul gaze upon this here map. It's the secret route to my diamond mine, El Glitterado. Quiet, you. This is important. Darn right it's important. Diamonds, big as my eye. Rubies, sapphires, oh, and emeralds. Stacks of them. Worth thousands, I tell you. Even hundreds. Where is it? Where is El Glitterado? Quiet, you. It lies at the end of the trail, just outside of Seattle. The greatest city in Oregon.
I think it's pronounced Oregon.
Ever been there, Frenchie?
No.
Then shut up! To get there, you turn right at Seattle and head on north till you find the Big H.
What's the Big H?
It's not bad as luck, folks. Yeah, I've been through worse than this.
Sakes alive! We all made it!
Now, wait. Where's that weird little guy with the glass eye and the wooden leg?
Yeah, he's gone. Gone forever to the great beyond. You mean him? Blinking, flanking, call, flagging, got stuffing it, cracking, cracking, forward, kilometers. Now he's gone. Gone forever to the great beyond.
So passes Three-Eyed Jack, one downright eccentric feller.
Oh, bear trap. Why didn't somebody grab his map?
Actually, I did.
All right, hold it. Ceasefire. I mean it. Now listen, there's been way too much violence. Why don't we stop all this and come to some kind of agreement?
What do you mean, agreement?
You know, a partnership, a business. We'll call ourselves the El Glitterado Exploring Expedition and swear ourselves to secrecy.
And who's going to be the captain of this enterprise?
Why, me, of course. Since I own and operate the expedition vehicle, namely this here wagon, that should give me an extra share in the partnership. Plus, I got the girl. That's another half share. That makes, 4.5?
Well, I say it's every man and or woman for his or herself.
Nope. It's one for all or none for all.
Bumpy already cocked it.
Well, now it's twice as cocked.
So all this time you was going off half-cocked? Now you're just gonna break it.
Hey, everybody, let's take a deep breath, okay? The old Glitterado Exploration Expedition. Sounds like a great idea, Mr. Snips. How about this? Equal partners. We each keep our own piece of the map and put the pieces together when we need to make sure we're headed in the right direction to El Glitterado.
I don't like it.
That's a good idea, kid.
Yeah, suits me. What do you say, Romeo?
Can we have a secret handshake?
I reckon.
I'm in.
Oh, buffalo chips. I'm in too.
That sounds pretty good, yeah. Thus, an uneasy partnership was formed. But before the expedition could continue west, we had to repair the wagon's wheel and axle. Luckily, Lewis Clark Jefferson is an expert blacksmith. From an unlikely assortment of wagon parts, he improvised a forge, straightened the axle, and remounted the wheel, much to our collective astonishment.
Well, I figure west is that-a-way, because you see the moss is on the windward side of the sun.
Let's get going. Maybe we can catch up to that wagon train we saw at the crossing.
Oh, yeah. They'd be thrilled to see us.
Yeah, Larry, get!
Good luck! What?
Man, we're really flying.
How far is it to Oregon?
Never been.
So, you three shooters are no doubt competing for the hand of my fair flower of a daughter.
She's indeed lovely, sir.
Does she talk?
Well, her ma's a Sioux, so she talks Sioux sometimes when she's mad.
Does she speak any English?
I speak the king's English, thou leathering, jerking, insolent noisemaker.
So, no English.
Oh, don't get her started. Her ma only give her one book, but it was a biggin'. The complete works of Willem Shakespearean.
Thou didst drink the stale of horses in the gilded puddle which beasts would cough at, thou crusty botch of nature.
Well said, Sue. Meanwhile, I'll thank all three to keep your lecherous eyes off of my maidenly daughter for the remainder of the trip. Can't hardly blame you for looking, though. I realize she's quite a catch.
That gal ain't packing a full saddlebag.
Yeehaw!
You find the wagon train?
Yep, they're about 2 miles up ahead. Should catch up with them by sundown when they stop for the night. Meanwhile, what do we got to eat around here?
Well, there's some flour that ain't spoilt and some coffee that's mostly wet. Oh, and looky here. This'll tide us over. Weasel jerky.
Ooh, I better ride out and shoot us up some food.
You're leaving again?
Yep.
Oh,
So, this is the first time you've been away from your mom?
yeah.
You're from town, ain't you? You know anything about being in the wilderness?
Not really.
You ever shoot a bird? Ever shoot a horse?
Well, I shoot a bird, and I shot at a horse.
But can you ride a horse?
I'm not sure.
Sweet lightning! You never rid a horse? Come on, Pilgrim. I'm gonna give you a couple survivor lessons on the house. Hang on to me here, kid. Easy there, Larry. It's okay, he don't weigh much. They can smell fear, you know.
I hope that's all they can smell.
Yeah! See ya at supper, suckers! Phew! I'm glad to be out in the open air and rid of them characters, ain't you?
Yeah, I surely am, miss.
Oh, shoot, call me Jill.
All right, Jill.
Hey, what do you say we give them all the slip, put our two parts of the map together, and go find El Glitterado ourselves?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah! Well, this place looks as likely as any to do the deed. Okay, partner. I showed you mine, now you show me yours.
Let's try putting them together.
Nuts! No El Glitterado, that's certain. Oh, let's get back to that dang wagon then.
But, what? I thought we were gonna go off together.
Sorry, kid. We need the rest of them characters because they got the rest of the map.
Is that all you wanted? Am I just a piece of map to you?
Sure, I didn't want you for your good looks. Okay, look. I'll be as nice as I can about this. I ain't sweet on you. It's more like I kind of pity you. You get it?
That's as nice as you can get.
How old are you, kid?
18. 17. 16.
Sold to sweet little 16. Oh, shoot, you'll get over it. Now you try. Don't forget to cock it. No offense, kid, but I could carve a better shooter out of a banana. Here, look. Just start off by holding it steady with both hands, like this. And stop your jiggling. What the heck is making you shake like that?
You smell good.
Okay, sweet talker. That's enough lessons for today. Good boy, Larry. Here, take these, hotshot. Let's go rejoin the expedition. You can make up for your complete lack of survival skills by cleaning the birds for dinner.
Cleaning the birds?
After you've gathered the wood and watered the oxen, fix my yoke. It won't steer for some reason. Oh, and we'll need 3 or 4 more buffalo. Well, what are you waiting for? We've got 22 minutes of daylight. Go!
Whoa, Carmen. Whoa, Brunhilde. Good evening, Mr. Wagon Master, sir. I'm Bumpy Snitz. You might remember we spoke this morning at the Missouri. You called me a half-wit and an idiot, and I called you a farm boy and told you to get stuffed and mounted.
Oh, yes. It's coming back to me now.
Well, sir, we was wondering if we could hook up with your wagon train for a couple of days and see how it works out.
As I stated this morning, this is a wagon train made up of the right kind of pioneer. And you, sir, are not.
Perhaps we shouldn't be so hasty to judge these poor wayward travelers, husband, but let them cleave unto us as we would cleave unto others. Oh, yes,
Please, let them cleave.
All right. You can stay for the night if you camp 100 yards outside our circle.
Oh, so that's what he's good for.
Well, if the hangman don't kill you, maybe this coffee will.
This coffee will kill the hangman.
I just keep thinking about Three-Eyed Jack's final words.
What, that long string of cussing?
Now, before that, when he said, turn right at Seattle and keep north till you find the Big H. What in tarnation does that mean, the Big H?
Big hole?
Big hill?
Big horse?
You just keep thinking, Romeo. That's what you're good at.
I thought he was good for nothing. But that was quick work with the lady killer stuff, Romeo. That grin of yours got us on this wagon train, make no mistake about it. Speaking of good for nothing, hey, Randy, ain't you gonna have any of this pheasant stew?
No, thanks. Cleaning them kind of killed my appetite.
Well, you gotta eat something, kid.
I had some berries. They were pretty good, especially the purple ones.
You ate the purple ones, boy?
Don't feel bad, kid. It's only the first day of our trip. You'll get used to it.
Sunburn.
You slopping coffee, Bumpy. You burned the stew, Bumpy. And who's left to clean it up afterwards? Bumpy!
Bread together, let us ask forgiveness for our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. What is that demented caterwauling? It's that infernal Party Wagon!
Mother, we're gonna take a walk.
Okay, there's a 5, no help there. Queen, you're out. How about you, Pilgrim? Another hit? Like taking candy from a baby, gentlemen.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Lewis Clark Jefferson's rejuvenating tonic water. Only $1/4 per bottle. Thank you, Pilgrim.
You sure this is non-alcoholic?
Yep. All natural ingredients, too.
No wonder everyone's dancing.
I can see my hands.
The following day, the Wagon Homeowners Association, or WHOA for short, accepted us, provisionally, into their wagon train,
As long as they keep 100 yards distance.
which makes an ideal arrangement for Bumpy, who jealously guards the secret of our expedition with his life. The entire map may be looked upon only once each week by the El Glitterado Executive Committee.
1,
2.
3. Hold! You brace of unmerited, proud, violent, testy magistrates! Goats and monkeys! Thou art sensible nothing but blows, and so is a mule!
Big H.
In short, our wagon seems painfully different from the others in the wagon train. They've begun to refer to us as the Party Wagon, a term which I believe they use disparagingly. But we continue west with them, clinging to our secret dreams of El Glitterado and glory, riches, and clean clothes. I remain, dear Aunt Cordelia, your faithful and obedient nephew, Randall P. McDuff. P.S. Did I forget to mention that I'm completely destitute? Please send money. Randy, is there a way to mail a letter from the Oregon Trail?
Go shake your ears, puke stocking!
Come on, McDuff, don't get left behind.
My dear Aunt Cordelia, as I am still unable to find a means to mail this letter to you, I will faithfully continue it, adding pages as we continue west. I apologize for using the back of this wanted poster. Nature surrounds us in all its glory. The spring water is so fresh, it's almost alive. I believe I'm making real progress with the taming of Sublimity Jill's stallion, Larry.
Come here, you.
Perhaps if I can earn the admiration of that horse,
Yeah,
I could also earn the admiration of its owner.
I love your two sweet lips.
Today, Bumpy was pleased to find a veritable general store of used wagon parts. He and Lou have been hoping to find certain tools they require to keep our wagon in repair.
A good iron wrench, that's what we need. Not too small, not too big.
This about right? Howdy.
Are there more of you in there?
Well, just my brother. Howdy, strangers. I'm Billy Bartley. Almost 11 and more like 12. This here's my little brother, Toady Bartley. He's 6. Just 6. And we're both orphans.
Well, you're welcome to ride with us.
Hold on. Who said they could ride with us?
But they's orphans, Bumpy.
Ain't no orphans riding with us without their parents' permission.
Let's bring them to the wagon master then.
And we hid out till everyone was gone. That's our sadful tale, sir.
By thunder, you can ride with our wagon train. We'll mold you whelps into the right kind of pioneer. Start by giving them a bath.
We do our own bathing. Private-like. No assistance required, ma'am. Hey, these pioneers is powerful nosy and clean. They give me the shivers. I'd rather bunk with that party wagon yonder on account of they ain't a bunch of dang stiffs.
Hey, Bumpy, is this coffee or the wash water? Next time, take the dish rag out of it.
Is this coffee, Bumpy? Yeah, everyone complains while Bumpy...
What you doing, hoss?
Don't stare me like that.
You the cook? I can cook some.
Go back to your wagon train. Go on, get...
The wagon master may have adopted the 2 orphan children, but they seem to have adopted the party wagon.
So you can write words and such?
Yep.
Glory. Someday I hope to be book smart like you, Randall. What's that howling noise?
Oh, those? Those are leopards, or possibly some kind of eagle.
They keep listening to you, they'll wind up without any sense at all. They ought to talk to a body with some brains.
What's this river called again?
The Platte.
And it comes in 2 forks?
Yep.
Which fork is this?
North.
Is there really quicksand in it?
Yep.
Can quicksand really swallow a whole horse and rider?
I reckon. Well, guess I'll take a quick scout up ahead.
What you scouting for?
Privacy.
Can we come?
Why don't you two go check back there? I think there may be some privacy yonder.
Is there quicksand?
With any luck. Yeah!
biscuits?
In fact, you could help me some. Go find the wagon master and tell him I'm fresh out of huevos, and could I please borrow his if he's got any?
Yes, sir.
Dang blasted little spies. Thought they'd never leave.
These orphans, Bumpy. They got no one to talk to except them fossilated mummies over there.
Yeah, I just don't want them snooping around and overhearing us talking about our secret expedition to the hidden diamond mine, El Glitterado. True, ain't you play a happy song on that thing for once? Now then, meeting has come to order. First, old business. Three-Eyed Jack, alive or dead?
Aw, Bumpy, we've been over this 100 times. He's dead.
Dad.
Dead.
No one could have survived that waterfall. Now drop it.
I can't. I keep seeing it.
Seeing what?
That eye. Huge, awful diamond eye. Glittering and glittering like a doorknob of doom.
You ought to know about scary faces.
I ain't funny. Nothing funny about it. I'm mortal serious. I hope to never gaze upon that dread face again. Take a tin type. It'll last longer.
Can I help you, sir?
Yep. I'm gonna need me a custom wagon. A steam power three-wheeler. Velvet interiors, leather seats, any color, as long as it's black. Bob, we's riding in style. You getting all this, Frenchie?
Yeah, I certainly am, sir.
Good, because I'm also gonna need 3-inch brass cannons mounted fore and aft on swivels, all secret-like. Did I mention it's a three-wheeler? It's kind of a thing with me.
Sounds expensive, sir.
It'll be expensive, sir.
3 wheels, you said?
Yep, I like 3. It's my unlucky number. And remember, it's a rush job. I gotta catch up with some friends on the Oregon Trail.
And remember, just as it is our manifest destiny to o'erspread this great continent, it's also our manifest duty to clean up after ourselves. It's been brought to my attention that young Josiah and Ezekiel failed to show up for kettle cleaning last night.
Sorry, Uncle. We just stepped out for our evening constitutional
And ended up singing sea shanties far into the night with those fiddle-plucking, poker-playing puppeteers who congregate on that sulphurous infernal crimson-wheeled Party Wagon! Well, what are you standing around for? We've got 18 miles to cover before we stop for water. Wagons ho! Hold on, you scalawags. I haven't assigned your duties yet.
Duties?
Collect all the dried buffalo chips you can find and put them in these. Bring them to the campfire at sundown, full.
It's come to this, Toad. Men of our unlimited potential, reduced to collecting buffalo chips. Reckon this wagon train could get stuffed and mounted.
I heard that. You rapscallions keep up the saucy talk, and I may send you to ride with that party wagon.
Sheet lightning!
See, when ammunition's scarce, you get your food from snares like this.
Are you still trying to make a scout out of Randy, Jill?
Heck yeah. I won't always be around to save his hide.
Ow!
Looks like you caught a wild McDuff, Jill.
I'm gonna make a survivor out of this boy or die trying. I'll have him shooting a tin can out of the air before we reach the Rockies.
Shooting a tin can out the air. Well, say, let's make this interesting. How about a small wager? $1 silver.
Well, I'm in. Hey, Lou, can I borrow your $1?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in too.
Great. What do I learn next?
That's enough lessons for today, kid.
Fort Laramie, the gateway to the mountainous Wyoming territory. We've entered Indian country, though I've still not seen my first Indian. Perhaps, like the buffalo, the free Indian has been driven far from this busy Oregon Trail.
The fiddler is pretty good.
Yes. Listen to the notes he's not playing.
Rabbit stew! Y'all come and get it!
Come and get what? I don't remember doing any cooking.
Hey, get a load of this stew the kid made. It's downright edible.
Kid's a kitchenary genius.
It's the fennel. I like to use a
Shoot,
pinch.
go get in the wagon master's hair a while. Get out!
Bumpy, how could you run them kids off without supper, especially considering they made it?
Hey, this stew is pretty good.
Thank you.
I said get. Because it's Monday, remember? Monday, the executive committee discusses the route. Now, on the new business. The South Passes are coming up.
Right. Then we on to Idaho territory.
Thought we went straight to Oregon territory and gave Idaho a miss. Maybe we should check the map.
Stop! Have you all lost your minds? You can't just take out your piece. Thursday, we take out our piece. And only when we're in position and on a count of 3. Jeez, people, you're going soft on me.
All right, take it easy, Bumpy.
Start taking it easy, and next thing you know, our secret's out, and someone else gets the treasure. There's eyes and ears everywhere. Even them bushes have ears. We better douse the lights. Everyone get some shut-eye. Good night.
Jill, that you?
Hands off the merchandise.
Sorry.
Just a dream. Or maybe it was a vision.
Oh, keep your visions to yourself and shut your jerky hole. I'm trying to sleep.
The fall killed him. Ain't no way he could have survived it. Probably fetched up in St. Louis at 100 pieces.
He needs to think about something besides three-eyed Jack.
Hey, Bumpy, hold up a minute. There's a good mainspring on that wagon. The very thing we're looking for.
All right. But you better not find any more orphans.
What a melancholy scene.
Ah, the broken dreams of pioneers. The cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself. Yea, all which it inherits shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind.
Well, that's true. And very well spoken, Sue. The rest stop proved fruitful for each of us. Bumpy and Lou were getting along better now that they replaced our mainspring together. Romeo found a dime novel about his hero, Wild Bill Hickok. And Jill found bars of soap, which she immediately gave as a gift to Bumpy. Ornery Sue found sheet music, apparently a fugue, and a difficult one. I was gratified to find a needle and thread, and if I may say, I've become pretty handy with it too.
Well, Randy, that is an example of the worst stitching I have ever seen.
I hope you wasn't planning to be a surgeon.
Go easy on me. I'm new at this.
You try that every mom did.
All this long morning, I've tried to puzzle out the answer. Who could have mended my clothes? Jill, Romeo, Lou, and Bumpy all denied it. I even asked Ornery Sue, but she replied,
Pish for thee! Come away and be hanged, thou snapper-up of unconsidered trifles!
Perhaps it was a gift from the good fairies of the prairies. Good fairies of the prairies. That's good.
He has not so much brain as earwax, the 3-inch fool.
I think it's pronounced Oregon. I think you'll be pronounced dead, Frenchie.
I can't do this, Jill.
Look, I know it's been tough, but your eyebrow will grow back, I promise. Now concentrate. Make your eyes all small and beady like Ornery Sue. Don't look at the gun. Don't even look at the can. Exhale. Okay, draw.
We should have bet us $2.
Come on, one more time, Randy.
Jill, I don't think I can raise my arm.
Well, try your left one.
Okay.
Hey, Randy. Pay up, suckers. You sure showed them, Lefty. Here, buy yourself something.
You keep it. I owe you, don't I?
I'll let you know when you owe me. Hey, you had it. Why didn't you shoot it?
I couldn't actually kill a bird, Jill. I'm a pacifist.
But you eat them, don't you?
If someone else shoots them and cleans them and makes them less bird-like.
I don't know why I waste my time.
As I live and breathe, civilization.
Casper, the friendly town. It's the friendliest town I know.
Casper is a wicked little town. Bloody, luxurious, avaricious, deceitful, sudden, malicious, smacking of every sin that has a name.
Like I said, civilization.
Yep, and it's a sight for sore eyes. Come on, Larry! Woo! Hey!
Remember, even though this is our first sign of civilization in 60 days, you are strictly forbidden to carouse, consume, or gamble.
You heard the man? Let's all carouse, consume, and gamble.
Party Wagon.
Got $2, Lou. I'm practically rich. Gonna go have me a good time.
Yep, you try and stay out of trouble, Randy. Forget it. You got a face that's made for trouble.
Woohoo!
Welcome to Walleye Tom's Sensational Saloon of Salubrious Libations.
But weren't you our ferryman that drowned in the Missouri?
Yes, sir, I did ply the ferrying trade for a time, but I don't recall drowning. A feller would remember something like that. But I do remember you, sir. I was feeling like I seen your face somewheres.
Maybe on a wanted poster. I've been told I got a face that was made for trouble.
You hear that? He's a wanted man. Says he's in a great deal of trouble.
You're that? What? Got trouble? There's trouble. There's a lot of trouble. Wanted man.
Y'all sit where you want. Over yonder's Wild Bill Hickok, and I mean to play cards with him.
Wild Bill Hickok?
Evening, gents. Mind if I cut in? Name's Sublimity Jill. I hail from Texas. Ante up, 5-card draw, San Antone style. Deuces and one-eyed jacks are wild. And on a good night, so am I.
And not only is he wanted for multiple murders, he's a known member of the infamous McDooley gang.
Hey, I thought Wild Bill wiped out the McDooley gang.
Apparently, there's one left. Reckon that one over there is a run to the litter. Ralph P. McDooley.
Stand and deliver.
I'll see that 10 and raise you 10 more.
That about cleans me out, so I believe I'll call, miss.
You show first, Wild Bill.
Aces and eights.
Full house or 5 jacks, whichever you prefer, sir. Pleasure doing business with you, gents. Come back again.
Mr. Hickok, I'm a big fan, and I wonder if you'd put your autograph on this for me.
Not a good time, friend.
Wild Bill, that there's the last member of the McDooley gang and of the bar.
You, sir, are you Ralph P. McDooley?
What if I am, and who wants to know?
Wild Bill Hickok?
Wild Bill.
You are a villain, sir, and lower than a snake. Prepare to defend yourself.
You must have confused me with some other villain and snake. Hey, Lou. How come there's 2 of you?
I'm very sorry, Mr. Hickok. This'll never happen again.
It sure won't, pumpkin roller.
won't be playing Casper again.
Purse and brain both empty.
Oh, dagnabbit! I just found a really good parking space. Come, you!
Party Wagon! I have endured your countless offenses. For the life of me, I don't know what has caused me to be so patient and lenient with you for so long.
Because patience is one of your many virtues, husband, and lenience is somehow especially fitting here on the frontier, where one may easily be led astray.
What on earth are you driving at?
Give our wayward companions one more chance.
Oh, yes, Father.
All right, you can stay. But I warn you, you're now on penultimate probation.
Penultimate probation? Them rascals was born lucky.
We have reached the fabled South Pass. Funny how things are always smaller than you thought they'd be. We're halfway to Oregon country. It's hard to believe that we've already traveled 600 miles together, and thus forged unbreakable bonds of friendship. Here, Larry, maple sugar.
Ow! Go on, get! Vamoose, you little imps!
This coffee's just a tad bitter, Bumpy. Maybe I'll put some gunpowder in it and sweeten it up.
What's the biggest waterfall you ever swam?
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying that the fall must have killed him, right?
Yes, the fall must have killed him. Now quit talking about it. It's got so none of us is sleeping night.
She's right, Bumpy. You mumble and cuss and call out half the dang night.
It's true, Bumpy. You yell.
And you snore.
I snore?
Well, I'll take the snoring over the yelling and cussing. I swear, Bumpy, it sounds like you're dreaming about yelling and cussing.
Bumpy, the fall killed him, okay?
Fine. The fall killed him. Good night and pleasant dreams.
Good evening to you, sir. Welcome to Walleye Tom's Sensational Saloon.
Remember me? Three-Eyed Jack. You give me a ride across the Missouri. Or halfway across.
No, sir. I can't recollect as I did.
Right. Remember that gang of runaways and misfits that was on board with us? Driver by the name of Bumpy Snitz. Redhead gal by the name of Persnickety Little or something like that. He's also known as the Party Wagon.
You're talking riddles, sir. I do not recall any Party Wagon.
Maybe these'll freshen your memory up.
6 of them, if you count Bumpy's daughter. Her name's Ornery Sue, reads a lot of Shakespeare. Sublimity Jill rides a horse named Lariat, married to his friend.
You seem to know plenty about this here Party Wagon now, don't you? You and me ought to go into business together. Partner.
The fall killed him.
Right. The fall killed him.
Our wagon train is twisting through Snake River.
Right. The fall killed him.
Our wagon train is twisting through Snake River Canyon. The Snake holds many geological wonders, like Soda Springs, an otherworldly landscape of cones and craters with hot, warm, and cold water springs.
And they come in different flavors. This one tastes like sarsaparilla.
That isn't sarsaparilla at all.
Beelzebub's summer cabin cannot be more than a mile from this place. Where are you all going? Fall in! I said we would stop, but only to take on much-needed water. Those of you without specific duties, get back into the wagons.
Uncle, it's nation hot, and we've been walking for 800 miles. The springs look powerful and inviting. Can we please take a dip in them?
Oh, yes, Father!
Absolutely not. We're behind schedule. A quick drink of water, and then it's back on the trail. No bathing.
Last one in the springs is a biscuit shooter.
Party Wagon. Whoa!
Leeches!
Leeches? If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's leeches!
Great. More water bugs.
Leeches ain't no big thing. Here, I'll see if we got any. Get out of your britches, Randy.
Right. Billy, take your pants off and I'll check you out.
I just remembered. I left something in the wagon.
These leeches got me powerful jumpy. Say, Billy, you ain't really a girl pretending to be a boy, are you?
What? Course not.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. What a crazy idea.
Because if you was, it's okay with me. Girls being scarce as they are around here, I could use the company.
Okay, I am a girl. There, I said it. Whew, what a load off. See, when Toad and me hid out in the cupboard, I thought I'd stand a better chance as a boy.
Well, you're safe with us. You can go ahead and lose the disguise.
It's funny. I've kinda gotten used to it. I'd prefer it to stay like this and keep it secret, especially from Randy.
Why Randy?
I got feelings for him I can't explain. They mix me up something turbulent. Well, you know what a daring adventurer he is.
Oh, yeah. He's a piece of work, ain't he? Okay, it'll be our secret. Come on. So, what's your real name, Billy?
Billy?
Oh, that's a real pretty name.
Dead Man's Pass is a charming spot. From the top, we could glimpse the snowy Cascade Mountains, the final remaining barrier to El Glitterado. The wagon master plans to avoid crossing over the Cascades by daring to raft between them on the wild Columbia River.
For the next 60 miles, our route on the Columbia plunges over waterfalls, through deadly rapids, and down rock-strewn channels. So remember, there will be no bathroom breaks. All aboard! You didn't think you were going on our ferry, did you, Snitz? It is Snitz, isn't it? That's your ferry over there. Ask for Mr. Johnson. You can follow behind as long as you keep 100 yards distance. Shove off!
Oh, you shove off.
Hey, Randy! Ain't you coming with us?
We'll catch up at Fort Vancouver.
But, Randy!
Oh, mule. Hey, you Mr. Johnson?
Sure am.
Sure am not. You're the one that nearly drowned us in the Missouri.
You must have confused me with someone else. I assure you, I'm Mr. Johnson.
Quiet, Johnson.
I already took a swim with this character. I ain't doing it again.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
I am too, Mr. Johnson. Says so right here on this certification certificate.
That story checks out. But still, I'd like to take another ferry.
Listen, I'll get us all down the Columbia as safe as milk. I'll handle her like a baby. What'd you say? I'll take all of you for $1.
That's right. Come to Papa.
Hey, downriver's that away. You're steering us right for the rapids again.
It's a beauty of a day, yes, sir.
Remember me? Three-Eyed Jack. He's alive! How many times did I tell you he's alive? Huh? How many?
All right, you win. He's still alive.
Dang right I'm alive. And you're gonna be dead in approximately 1 minute.
I reckon he means to kill you folks. But don't worry a bit. I've seen far worse than him. In fact, I remember the time when we...
Are you okay?
Well, boys, I guess I'm going to the place where there ain't no gullies or ditches. Or living people. A place where sarsaparilla flows out of the faucets.
Bumpy, he only nicked your boot. Look, it went in one end and went out the other. Completely missed your foot.
Why does it hurt like it's about to come off? Now, how long's that been in there?
I'm out. Luke, cover me while I reload.
I'm out. Romeo?
I'm out too.
Next time, let's take turns being out.
In me back my man. With the mail.
Boots and shackles! Switching spurs! Ow! Bless it, Pig's End! Sorry.
I may as well get you anyway, Frenchie. Come here, Tony Copper. French! What's that powwow yonder? Oh, brother. Another gigantic cataract. Why didn't I take below Salilo Falls? Now I'm really mad. blanket, cough, blanket, stop it.
Larry, you saved me. Oh, you magnificent horse. But where's Jill? Jill!
Yeah, now you really owe me.
How? Where did everybody...
The rest of us took that side stream yonder, but not you, hotshot. Oh, no, that'd be too easy. You have to do everything the hard way.
Having made excellent time on the Columbia, we find ourselves below Celilo Falls, ahead of schedule, refreshed from a long swim, and a mere day's ride to Fort Vancouver. Meanwhile, there's no sign of Three-Eyed Jack.
He is gone, right?
Right, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. He's out of our hair forever.
Fort Vancouver. We found the wagon train with the orphans Billy and Toad E, who seemed well satisfied to see us again. That was the last I saw of Three-Eyed Jack.
Dang, Randy. You've had the most adventuresome time since Toad and me saw you last. I promise we ain't getting left behind again. We're sticking with you. Honor bright.
Yep, real nice to see you too. Don't let my spatula hit you on the backside as you get along now. Come on, go back to your wagon train.
Bumpy, I was right in the middle.
You crazy? Never mention Three-Eyed Jack to anyone. They'll put 2 and 2 together and get 5.
What?
Never mind. All right, everybody. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. Ready? 1, 2,
3.
All right, here's Fort Vancouver. Look, it's a straight shot up the left side of these mountains, then we're on to Souspies.
Oh, and then looky here. Seattle's right there.
Let's say we lose the wagon train here and head north for Seattle all on our lonesome. First thing in the morning.
All right,
Yep,
that suits
that
me.
sounds like a
I can
plan.
live with that.
Leave the
You
loser.
hear that, Toad? Tomorrow they's headed north to Seattle, and the wagon master's heading south to Oregon City. Come on.
Behind schedule. Party Wagon.
Good wagon master, hearken to me, for I am the angel called Manifest Destiny.
Manifest destiny.
Peace, wagon master. I come with the answer you seek. Do not go to Oregon City. It is already too crowded, and more than 6 people per square mile.
6?
That's right. 6. Go north to Seattle.
Seattle.
Plenty of land, deep water port, Seattle, the greatest city in Oregon.
Seattle. Greatest Oregon.
Seattle. I leave you now, brave, honest, trusting wagon master.
Seattle, the greatest city in Oregon.
Thank you for the singing, ladies. We's much obliged. I'll send your regards to Romeo. We're kind of his manager, see?
Quiet. You want to wake up the whole wagon train? Yeah. Yayo! Thought you was going to Oregon City.
No, to Seattle. Less crowded. Deepwater Port. You can come along as long as you keep 100...
Yeah!
Where are you going?
Last one to Seattle's a 2-headed calf.
By of all the blazes. Sorry, dearie. It provokes me so.
Toad, it's all going according to plan.
So this is Seattle.
It's Nirvana.
Nothing but mud, honey. Want to get some coffee? Seems like we got a whole hassle of choices here.
The greatest city in Oregon.
It's perfect. We'll settle here. Whoa, everybody, fall in!
Ain't it grand, Randy? We're all gonna live happy ever after in Seattle.
We'll build a mighty city. Starting there, by the water.
But Uncle, look, there's an Indian encampment there already.
They can be moved, nephew.
Them little urchins gone to bed, Randy?
Yep.
Good. Down to business, then. We're so close to El Glitterado, I can smell it.
That glitterado must smell like armpits and old socks then.
Here's the plan. We leave before dawn tomorrow. By sundown, we should be at the Big H.
Bumpy, what about the kids?
What about the kids?
We should bring them with us.
What?
We can't leave them there with that wagon train.
Now, you get this straight, McDuff. They are not coming with us. But nothing. Good night.
Thank you, Bumpy. Thank you very much.
I know how you feel, kid. I'm thinking about him, too.
Yeah, I keep seeing Toad's little face.
Howdy. Told you we ain't getting left behind.
Get back to your dang wagon train and stay there this time.
We said we'd stick with you, Randy. Honor bright.
Billy, the only safe place for you and your little brother is that wagon train.
I don't want to be safe. I want to be with you.
I need you to do this, to take care of Toad. I need you to be a man, Billy.
But I ain't a man.
Someday you will be. I'll come back and find you in Seattle. I promise. Meet you at the coffee shop. We are poised on the doorstep of El Glitterado, yet its actual location eludes us. It's a dark and windy night. I would attempt to sleep, but all the dry spots are taken. This whole long journey west, I have endeavored to cast my adventures in the best possible light. But tonight, I can only tell you the unvarnished truth. I feel that I am fortune's fool.
These late eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good to us. Though the wisdom of nature can reason it thus and thus.
I'm sorry, Sue. I was enjoying it. Would you please read some more?
Love cools, friendship falls off, brothers divide. In cities, mutinies. In countries, discourse. In palaces, treason. And the bond crack twixt son and father.
Which, work of Shakespeare is that?
King Lear, Act 1, Scene 2. Well, it's a difficult play, but good.
I'll have to read it sometime.
You're not so bad, Randall P. McDuff. Not so bad, Randall P. McDuff.
Hurry up with that fire, Bumpy. I'm so desperate I'd even drink your coffee.
Make your own dang coffee, then. I've had to listen to you nag me halfway across the
Well, we
continent.
had to drink your coffee halfway across the...
Trying to find the big H. No help from any of you, I might add.
Shut up, my head
I'll
hurts.
make your head hurt. I'm sick of all of you.
Well,
I
you
don't
don't
even
like
want
it?
to look at you.
There's the road.
Big
Go back
H
to where you
running,
came.
running.
I'm sick of the
Don't you hiss at me! Don't you hiss at me!
Hallelujah!
Quiet, Randy! Wait, what do you mean, hallelujah? The big A. El Glitterado.
Who'd have believed? We're gonna have to walk to Seattle, Bumpy. There's no place left to sit.
True.
After that, we'll ride in style. The finest coaches money can buy.
I'm gonna take me a suite of rooms in a San Francisco hotel, and then a long hot bath.
Yeah, a bath. For Bumpy.
How about you, Randy? What are you gonna do now that you're a thousandaire?
He's gonna go back inside and fetch out that last sack of jewels. Go on, boy.
Listen, in a daring daylight robbery, the notorious outlaw Three-Eyed Jack stole a large quantity of diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. The amount is estimated at many sacks, perhaps a wagon load.
Your point?
This isn't a diamond mine, Bumpy. It's a hideout. Didn't any of you stop and wonder how all these jewels came to be cut and polished? These jewels are all stolen. We gotta return them to San Francisco.
What? We take you to San Francisco.
If we take them back to San Francisco, there'll be a reward. Maybe we won't get rich on it, but at least we'll have earned it. Look, we gotta do it. Because it's the right thing to do.
When you're right, kid. I'm in.
No, you ain't.
Come on, Bumpy. One for all or none for all.
Well, you ain't joining them.
Lead on, McDuff.
Ah! boiled shirt. Well, what are y'all standing around for? Let's get them jewels back to San Francisco. Betty Rummy, I don't know when I grew a conscience, but a dang the day I did.
Well, Lefty, you happy?
1, 2, 3.
Randy? Randy, you okay?
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there looking wall-eyed. Help me load them bags of treasure into my wagon.
This looks bad, kid. Could be our last moments on Earth.
You scared, Joe?
Scared? Nah, I'm more philosophical like. I was thinking, what a wasted life I've led.
You mean our foolish dreams of glory and riches and clean clothes?
I was thinking more about love. I ain't never been in love, proper.
Me neither.
I believe we established that you're 16, son. You got an excuse. Me, I'm 27.
27? Wow, that's really... I mean, it's not that old.
Just hold me, you idiot.
Hi.
Hello. It ain't how it looks, Luke.
It isn't how it looks, Larry.
Sakes alive! We all made it!
Wait, where's that weird little guy with the glass eye and the wooden leg? Yep, it's deja vu all over again. Only this time, I got the jewels, and I'm taking them to my other, bigger diamond mine, the Lion Dutch Man. Just outside of San Francisco, the greatest city in California, eh?
Isn't it pronounced California?
Hey, Frenchie, shut your biscuit hole. Well, sir, I'm off to the Lion Dutch Man. Got the secret map right here, and I ain't letting none of yous gaze upon it, no, sir. You neither, walleyes. Yes, sir. Before you go, Jack, how about I challenge you on the field of honor? Wagon to wagon. You call that a wagon? It's a piece of junk. Oh, so you're scared, are you? Scared? Yeah, on Carmen, on Brunhilde.
Hold up, Randy. This ain't no way you're fighting. It's a duel between them two ancient adversaries.
But they might need me.
Good luck, kid. What?
We got the advantage. We're lighter.
Howdy. Some kind of dust up?
Oh, holy crack corn.
I made that.
Well, don't just stare in two directions. Reload.
Randy, the strut's about to go. Toss me down some rope. Billy, fetch a hanky.
Pull the big lever, Bumpy. The big one.
Randy, help me pull this lever loose. Make it run. Randy!
Bear trap. Why didn't somebody grab his map?
Actually, I did.
Oh, an expedition to a secret diamond mine. That's what they've been whispering about this whole long trip. I knowed it. I knowed it all along. You knewed it.
Now then, What about them 2 orphans? Bravery in the face of unsurmountable danger? Your own 2 pieces. I reckon you're partners now.
Coronation proud, Mr. Snitz.
Thus, the Lying Dutchman Exploration Expedition was formed and headed south on the trail of Three-Eyed Jack. We were surprised to discover the wagon train, preparing to head south as well.
We're fed up with Seattle. Altogether too wet and depressing. Makes me want to throw myself into Puget Sound.
So where are you going then?
To Golden, California. We'll farm there. Grow citrus fruits, even avocado pears.
Mind if we hook up with your wagon train for a piece?
Think of the good times, husband. Think of Casper and Soda Springs and Dead Man's Pass.
Yes, remember those leeches? Good times. All right, you can come along, as long as you keep 100 yards distance.
I agree with the 100 yards part, but this time we'll travel in front. I ate your dust for 1,000 miles. Now I reckon you can eat some of mine. Come,
So we continue south, leading the wagon train. I close this letter for now, as I am again out of paper. I remain, dear Aunt Cordelia, your faithful and obedient nephew, Randall P. McDuff. Sue, just 1 sheet of your paper?
A fig for thy friendship, thou flap-eared fool!
Oh, for the love of... Lou, hurry up and help me get this wheel back on.
Westward with the wagon trains, the brave and bold did roam. Now here's a tale of a fearless few who should have stayed at home. Party wagon, party wagon, piles of treasure we'll be snagging. Through Slate and Hale and the Oregon Trail, we'll follow the wagon train. We'll hunt for bear in our underwear and yodel a happy refrain. Party wagon, party wagon, party wagon.